Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you're new. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will be a subscriber. My name is Francesca, and I am a 7 Cups of Consciousness practitioner and a shamanic sound healer. And my channel is all about love, dating, relationships. I love to look at all the different layers and pieces that go into relationship and take the complex and break them down into bite-sized nuggets and layers with tips and techniques to help you on your love journey. And I do this from more of an energetic perspective. So today I'm going to talk about what is breadcrumbing like and how to spot a crumber. So if you are just starting out dating and you're dipping your toes back in the water, you're going to come across all different types. And of course, you probably already know about ghosting and the slow fade and all these other terms that we have now to explain dating behaviors that have become quite commonplace, unfortunately, but it's the age that we are in right now with instant everything and apps and, 1,000 people are a swipe away. So breadcrumbing or crumber is somebody who gives you like a little morsel, just enough to keep you interested, keep you along, then another morsel. So it's like you keep following the little breadcrumb trail, but it never leads anywhere. So 3 characteristics of a breadcrumber. The first one is inconsistency, right? It's somebody that appears and kind of disappears, go back and, maybe engages in another couple days. Maybe if you're friends on social media or you've connected on social media, they'll engage with a post. You won't hear from them 3-4 days, then just a text will pop up. But it's completely inconsistent. Maybe you'll go a week or 2 weeks and you think, oh, okay, I'm never going to hear from this person again. And then they pop in. Here's a little morsel for you. And it can be quite confusing. The second behavior of a crumber is they're going to be flirtatious, but non-committal. So, they'll never make solid plans. They'll say things like, oh, we should go to X, or we should have a date, next weekend. But then there's never any follow through. And then the third behavior is, or kind of characteristic is, like I said earlier, you never really know where you stand. Like, are we going to go on a date? Are we talking? Are we dating? Like what's happening here? Or maybe you did go on a few dates, but then they pull back, they reappear and they say, oh, we need to do that again. We need to do such and such. Oh, I saw this restaurant and, thought of you and we could go there, but then crickets, nothing. There's no, so you're like, what's going on? So why do people behave like this? Why are crumbers? So I've kind of broken it down into 3 kind of categories. And I'm not saying that this is an exhaustive, exclusive list. It could be a combination of all of them. There could be something else that I, haven't become aware of yet. But the 3 main things are, 1, it's just immaturity and they don't know what they want. They're fishing around. So if you imagine this is how they're acting with you or with other people they're engaging with, what's going on the inside? Because if the outside is a reflection of the inner world, what's their chaotic inner world like? A second reason is, unfortunately, and as horrible as it is, you're just a back burner person for them. Like they want to keep you around. They're not ready to cut you loose, but just in case, and they're, keep trolling. Like, is there somebody that they like better if they this, but they just can't, and this kind of speaks to the maturity piece, being mature enough to be like, yeah, I don't really see anything with this person. It was nice meeting you. Best of luck to you on your journey. So it's the back burner. You're just in the background, etc. And then maybe when they need a validation hit, maybe because they have low self-esteem, or they just, like I said, need that little ego boost, they'll reach out, they'll give you a little more, little morsel, see if you'll, take the bait and respond, right? Are they still there? Are they still interested? Am I still so amazing that I can capture their attention again? And then the third is they're just a straight up narcissist or have narcissistic tendencies. And I wouldn't say that's necessarily the biggest group out of these three that do it. Because in my perspective, narcissists consciously know what they're doing and they're inflicting pain on purpose. And I don't think that a lot of people that do this would fall in that category, but of course there are some. I think it's more of just an immaturity, need a validation, and not sure what they want, so they want to keep their options open, etc. So what to do, right? So say you come across one of these people, and it kind of depends how long you've been talking. If you've never met and you've been, texting or talking for a month, you can just simply say, hey, I'd like to set a date to meet. This is when I'm available, ... And then if there's crickets, or if they can't do it, or they don't come back with an alternative, cut bait. You don't need to invest any more time and energy into something that is not going to move forward. And I also understand, maybe they're traveling for work or this, there could, once again, I would have to speak to you individually to be able to give the most accurate, appropriate advice, if you solicit it. So, yeah. And that's kind of a way of calling them out without calling them out and saying, hey, you're crumbing me. Like, nobody, that's not going to go anywhere. And there's no point, but it's setting the boundary, or, hey, let's, set a date. And if there's nothing, then just move on. There are other people that you will meet that will engage with you, that do want to meet you, that do want to spend time with you. And so you're just making room for that new yumminess to come in. So I hope that this insight was helpful to you on your love journey. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it very much. Click subscribe and the notification bell. I upload usually 2 times a week. So until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.